Why does biblical generosity lead to more financial abundance? Imagine a world where giving is not just about money, but about the heart. When you think about generosity from a biblical perspective, it becomes more than just an act of charity. It's a way of life rooted in trust and faith. When you give generously, you're actually aligning yourself with God's principles of sowing and reaping. This means that your acts of giving set in motion a cycle where blessings come back to you, often in ways you least expect. The Bible teaches that everything we have is ultimately from God, so giving back is an act of obedience and faith. It's like planting seeds in a garden. The more seeds you plant, the more abundant your harvest. When you give generously, you're inviting God's favor to flow into your life, spiritually, emotionally, and financially. A generous mindset shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance. Instead of hoarding resources out of fear, you trust that God will meet your needs. Jesus said that seeking God's kingdom first will result in God providing for all your necessities. This trust reduces worry about money and encourages a lifestyle of giving. When you give from a willing heart, it shows faith and dependence on God, which aligns you with His abundant economy. Giving sacrificially, like the widow who gave her last coins, demonstrates true faith. It's not about how much you give but about the attitude behind it. This kind of giving reflects God's character, who is the ultimate giver. When you imitate His generosity, you participate in a cycle where giving opens the door for receiving blessings in many forms. Practicing biblical generosity also encourages wise money management. When you see giving as part of your financial plan, you tend to give intentionally rather than randomly. This discipline helps you develop better financial habits, reduces selfishness, and creates space for God's blessings to flow into your life. It might be through material provision, peace of mind, or spiritual growth. The act of giving refreshes both the giver and the receiver, creating a ripple effect of abundance. In the end, biblical generosity leads to more financial abundance because it mirrors God's nature. God is the greatest giver, and His blessings are limitless. When you give freely, you participate in His divine economy, which is designed to bless those who give out of love and faith. This abundance isn't just about money. It includes peace, fulfillment, and a sense of purpose. Giving generously is a practical step that aligns your mindset with God's promises, opening the door for His blessings to overflow into your life. So, when you adopt a generosity mindset, you're not just giving away resources, you're inviting God's abundance to flow into every part of your life.